video, I will be discussing the second, third and fourth stages of labour and what to expect. The second stage of labour is from when you are 10 centimetres or fully dilated and ends when your baby is born. Usually your body will tell you how to push, and it may be difficult to not push in the second stage. You may feel some pressure in your bowel, like you need to go to the toilet to do a poo. This is often the sign you are in second stage or close to it. If you have an epidural for your labour, you may not feel the urge to push as much, and you will be guided how to push by your midwife and/or your obstetrician. The second stage can sometimes take 1 to 2 hours, but generally is quicker with your second and subsequent labours. You may wish to adopt different birthing positions for the pushing stage, as some ladies can push more effectively in different positions. For example, lying on your left side with your upper leg supported, or even the all fours position works well. Note, if you choose an epidural for your labour, not all positions are easily sustained for all of the second stage. Just before baby's head is born, you will begin to feel the stretching of the perineum, which is the skin area between your vagina and back passage. This can sting and burn a bit. As baby's head births, you will be encouraged to pant rather than push to allow a gradual stretching of the perineum. Sometimes the perineum may tear to allow the baby to birth. This is not unusual. Sometimes the obstetrician or midwife will need to do a small cut on the perineum instead. This is called an episiotomy. An episiotomy or perineal tear is then repaired with dissolving stitches, and some local anaesthetic is given prior to the repair for comfort. Each day during your stay in hospital, the midwives will be doing a postnatal check that includes checking mum's blood pressure, her uterine tone, and also checking that the stitches are healing well if you have them. The third stage of labour is from the time of the baby's birth to when the placenta or afterbirth is separated from the wall of the uterus and pushed out the vagina. The cutting of the cord is usually delayed by several minutes until it stops pulsating, which is a sign that the placenta has separated. Either parent can cut the cord, and we can, if you wish, take some photos of this special moment. You will be given an injection of a medication, oxytocin, or a similar medication into your leg while baby is birthing to help the uterus contract and minimise blood loss. Rarely, despite having the injection, the placenta does not come out after the baby. The placenta will then need to be removed manually, either in an operating theatre or sometimes in the birthing room if you have an epidural for your labour. The normal length of third stage of labour is 5 to 30 minutes, but may be up to 60 minutes if the injection is not used. The fourth stage of labour refers to the first hour or two after the birth of your baby. This is the time for baby to have skin-to-skin time with mum and hopefully a lovely breastfeed. This is when the baby is usually very alert and awake and enjoying being with his and her parents, so don't rush to the phones to tell the world that baby has arrived. Enjoy this special time with your baby and make your phone calls later. During this couple of hours after birth, the midwives will be regularly checking mum's blood pressure, her uterine tone and blood loss to ensure that all is well. After a feed, the baby is usually weighed, measured and photographed with permission, and then mum is freshened up before moving to the maternity ward on level 10 in the Clark Tower. All the best.